their daughters were like 7, but they're a year apart. So they met when the girls were 7. They met, got engaged. They were engaged for like 10 years. Then they finally got married. They were only married for like a year and a half.
Engaged for 10 years?
They were married for a year and a half, but the girls pretty much grew up as siblings. So they were together from the time they were 7 until they got divorced because she's 23. When the oldest one was 21 and the other one was 20. So they were together pretty much for 13 years. So, when they got divorced, it was like, dude said, you're not my stepsister anymore. But also, there was this weird competition between the two of them, the two girls.
See, they never liked each other.
Yeah, they never liked each other because the other one was...
So there you go.
Well, because one of them is like super cute and like fun party girl. And the other one...
Ugly.
Yeah, but has a lot of money. Her family has a lot of money.
So,
it's kind of like... But then there was this weird situation where I think at some point the one girl's boyfriend was friend with the really cute one, and we always had this theory that they may have hooked up at some point before they really got
because the other girl had money, you see him, and then the other one was cute. So it's like
yes, we'll talk about how much money they have not on this podcast. They have a lot of money.
On that note.
Wait, no, not on that note. Do one of them like swing a certain way or?
No, it's a story down the rabbit hole that we don't want to talk about on the podcast. So I'll tell you after it. So.
She don't swing that way?
No. What are you talking about? Girl,
this is a funny one. Even though, like, we got to work on this spelling, though.
Which means Whitney wrote it. Wait, there's not an I.
What is that? Is that masculine?
Girl, you need to spell out words in your head.
I thought
do you not spell out words in your head?
He probably can't read my handwriting.
Nah, you spelled it wrong.
You spelled it wrong. That's a U. It's supposed to be a U.
It's supposed to be U-R.
If he would have gave it to me, I would have spelled it out loud.
Now you put an I in there. An I.
Anyways, is masturbating really considered cheating?
Okay, so I know where this came from.
I don't remember this one.
Yes. We had a discussion last week. You were watching 90 Day Fiancé. I know that what you were doing, right? Mm-hmm. And so this chick who clearly has an obsession with Korean guys.
Yeah.
Because she only dates Korean guys. She's a white girl.
But her baby white, though.
The first baby is.
Drusilla.
But now she has, she's doing stuff to make herself look Korean, too.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so pretty much she got married to this Korean guy who's like a deadbeat. He got in trouble for selling some cell phones. I was like $30,000. He was a rap hell. Anyway, so pretty much she told him masturbating was cheating on her. I'm like, no, that's normal. This girl crazy. She is crazy. But yeah, I'm like, that's not cheating. It's different if he actually knows these chicks and they're like sin.
But he's masturbating of them playing with themselves. It's cheating.
He doesn't really have these are just random chicks' pictures though. These are not girls he knows.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, see, to me,
girls he see, they're fondling themselves and he's jacking off with it. Like, yeah, you.
So we're watching porn cheating then?
Yeah.
Is looking at an attractive person and thinking they're attractive cheating?
Because to me,
yeah, because your mind goes that way.
No, here's my thing.
What?
Cheers.
No, this is my opinion. I think it would be cheating if these girls he's looking at, he actually knows, and they send to him the pictures or the videos, right? Robert, you know what I'm saying?
What?
So let's say, for example, let's use an example. Okay. So if Robert's in a relationship,
we're just using you, Robert.
And this girl that he used to date, was sending him videos of herself doing all that stuff. You would consider that cheating, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because you know her.
Yeah,
but if he didn't know her and she was sending that, it wouldn't be cheating.
It's like porn. Yeah, no.
What?
Because there's really not an emotional chat.
If that's the case, getting a lap dance from a stripper is cheating.
Some women do think that's cheating, going to the strip club. And you know, yeah.
That ain't cheating.
It is because.
Would you consider a man getting a happy ending in a massage parlor cheating?
Yes.
That's cheating.
But at a stripper party, it's not cheating. But then if you get a happy ending at a massage parlor, that's cheating. That's confused.
Because the part where you start smashing somebody is cheating. I can't even touch a stripper.
I don't think happy endings is.
Well, here's a question: if the stripper lets you touch her and she's all grabbing your junk and stuff, would you consider that cheating?
I think it's riding the line really, really hard.
She's like starting
but
up in your
I feel like you know you ain't leaving with a stripper. Like You know.
Hypothetical that there's a stripper that you're like, oh, that girl's kind of good looking, and she's all ground on you, so that start nipping down your ears, start doing the business.
That's her job.
Wait,
But I'm saying like she grabs your junk and
That's
her job.
and whispering
no,
in your ear.
her job
Like,
is to entertain
No,
you and to
okay.
dance, not
Look,
to
all of
touch
that.
you.
Look,
I'm saying-
I ain't seen a
Wait,
stripper
no, I'm saying
yet that
this.
ain't crossed that line.
a stripper, no,
Then
but
you
she
can
wants to
cross the
say, but
line
she's
to
like,
sleep
hey,
with you.
okay, so she's like, hey, meet me after I get off my shift.
That's a different story. Cause you gotta
my
stop right there. You're supposed to be like, nah.
You supposed to
Bam, bitch, I'm married.
No, Robbie. You're supposed to stop once you grab your junk.
Nah,
Yes.
I'm at a strip club.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
So she's all like, hey, here's my number, call me in about 30 minutes. And you're like, no.
Exactly. At that point, you like, this is done. This business is over with. Gotta go home to my happy home.
Oh my gosh! Please.
So, in
All a
closing,
lie.
cheating
Hashtag
is-
black men don't cheat.
Whatever. Y'all,
So, pretty
y'all
much,
started it.
happy endings, getting strippers' phone number.
Masturbating is cheating.
Masturbating to people that you know.
No, that's not cheating.
That is cheating.
Masturbating to people that you know that you have a relationship with that you're
Bruh.
sending you.
I was
stuff.
just introduced to emotional cheating like this year, so maybe that falls into that.
All of that falls.
Yes,
under
because
that.
I feel like personally emotional cheating.
I
is
wouldn't be
worse
mad if
than
my
physical
husband
cheating.
watched porn. I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine with it.
Here's the difference, though. Because I've DJ'd for male strippers, too.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all way worse
Oh,
than
Robert.
the dudes are.
Well,
That's
I
a
personally
lie.
think I'm not
That's
into
a
strippers.
lie.
Period. I've been
Show
thoroughly
me.
traumatized by some male strippers, so I'm good.
Hey, I just seen some tiny, like, I was like, he about to kill her in front of everybody. It's about to be a whole scene right here.
Give it. I did see that video with me that you showed me.
That
What happened?
was
That
crazy.
was a mess.
I didn't show you any video.
That was a mess.
You want a dancing bear video, ain't you?
No, I didn't show. I don't. No.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't you in it. But I'm saying that male stripper was. It's like the ones you
I
see
done
that
seen some clips that you only see
Well,
on,
no,
in the
because
circus.
what happened was one of my friends, she had a stripper party and Navy was supposed to come,
Yeah.
but she didn't come.
No, because
I
strippers-
went. Yes, I went in the presence of us because Navy couldn't make it, so I went for us to observe
Yeah.
the art.
And also,
Mm.
I let her know how I feel about male strippers. I had a traumatizing experience in college. They
They
just
threw your
like
coochie on fire?
Did
They tried to. I'm like, you need to back up like 5 feet.
I saw that trick happen before.
And then after
was
he
like,
was
man,
done, he was trying
this
to
shit was
get,
crazy.
talk to me. I'm like,
Yeah, the stripper he lit my friend's butt on fire and put it out. I was like, yo, me next.
Yeah, I bet.
But I was on my best behavior though the whole time.
Mm,
You
yeah.
seen the video, Navy? I was on my
yeah.
best behavior.
You saw her manicure nails.
Next
on
year,
her
she
tight
was on-
jeans.
She actually was on her best behavior. Now the stripper was trying to. There were some other people in the video that he was trying to like. He was all about trying to flip them up, all around.
Oh,
or
he did
spin
flip
them
her,
around.
honey.
Flipped her around.
He flipped her
flip
like
it,
a
rub
rag
it down, and
doll.
all, yeah.
So about this third one. Yeah.
In closing, I'm just not into male strippers.
I think
What about
Yeah.
the female strip?
I don't strippers. Period. I just don't. I don't understand it.
they all need their money. I'll go.
My thing is this: just pay the person that you're dating the money.
You guys, it depends on what city I'm in. If it's a casino, if I gotta choose between casino and a strip club, going to the casino every
Ooh,
time.
Yes. Put me on that penny slot. I played a penny slot machine.
Put you on that penny slide. You could drink all night on the penny slide.
Man, liquor ain't even free in the casinos no more.
I know you lying. Are you serious?
Where if you sat on the, if you were at the machine, they would just keep on bringing you your drinks.
They used to be free all
When
night.
they
As long as
I
you
know
spend
why?
the money.
Because
Why?
of the
When?
economy. I mean, you have to remember they gotta make money now.
Shit's trash.
Okay. Oh, so it just recently happened.
Nah, it's been going on for about 3-4 years now. Probably a little longer than that.
Cause when I went up north, I didn't have to pay for my drink.
Shit, that's when I was paying. I was paying in Chicago.
I went
paying
to-
in
I was in
Vegas,
Well,
New
I gotta
Jersey.
say, I know that
I went to
one of the
Atlantic
guys
City. I didn't have to
I
pay for my drink.
dated.
That's why I'm shocked.
Well, everyone that I know that has gone to Vegas recently hasn't had to pay, but that just maybe.
Yeah, that's what I said. I went to Atlantic City. I didn't have to pay.
Maybe they were spending big.
Oh, okay. Could be.
I know someone that spent their college tuition in Vegas one time. Oopsie.
What?
Her parents were not happy.
Didn't win nothing.
See, that's what happens when you never get your ass whooped.
She's a princess, and they made her pay it back. She had to get a job. This is the same girl who had never pumped her own gas until she was like 20 years old. Because little old man and guys would do it for her.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's cute.
Yeah, she spent her tuition in Vegas.
How much was it?
Like $7,000 for a semester. It was a semester, spring semester tuition.
And that ain't hard to do either.
Whoop.
That ain't hard to do. I spent $5 in Vegas.
Well, no, she bought her a dress, and she was trying to keep up with our friend who had a lot of money at the time.
That's how you fuck yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Can a man without money make a woman happy in a relationship?
Ugh, that is a tough one. Man or woman. I say man or woman.
But see, I hate to say
They need
it,
to go both ways.
I feel like society is more okay with a woman not having something and a man taking care of her than people are with a woman taking care of a man.
I care more about can they take care of themselves and what does that look like. I can work around that.
So, I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, some people, here's the thing, and this is why, personally, I'm against anyone getting married before the age of 25. Because, people, there are girls that still do this. They go to college for their MRS degrees, just to find a husband, and they literally go from their parents' house to college to their husband's house. And they have never taken care of nothing their whole lives. Then they end up getting divorced. They don't know what to do. Because they can't write, they can't pay their bills. They don't know how much stuff costs. Because other people have been taking care of them their whole lives. But honestly, there are some guys like that too that literally go from their parents' house to college and just blow their parents' money, and then they get married and they still just blow money and they don't know how to manage stuff.
That's what parents be fucking up.
They don't teach their kids the
They're
ways
so
of the world.
worried about get your education. Yes, get your education, but
also
you need
know
to
how to
also know how to
manage
do
your
some
money.
other stuff too.
My daddy, he taught me how to manage my money. I'm like, why I don't know all this? But now look at me.
One thing my kids are gonna know is how to do things on their own.
That's true.
If I'm ever blessed with it, they will know how to do shit on their own and know how to survive on their own. They gonna learn that before they get out of high school.
But with the relationship thing, because it seems like when folks are talking or even in marriage, it seems like it always be the cheating or finances.
Yeah.
So,
Well, to me, I think the issue comes down to that realistically, I think both people have to be working. Unless you're in one of those relationships where you agree, the woman isn't going to work or the man isn't going to work and the other one's going to pick up the slack. Because what happens is, if one person, let's say, for example, they're like, oh, I don't want you to work. Then you don't work and they get all resentful because they're paying for everything.
This is how you fix that. If you are the one not working, then you need to be supporting them, whether it is in what they're doing or in everything that they ain't doing.
What you mean supporting them like how? If you don't have any.
Pretty much be their cheerleader, but the thing is, some
No,
people,
not cheerleader.
Oh, do you mean
like, be involved. Like, take up a little responsibility on that end. Like, really make them the best version of whatever it is that they're doing that's making them that money. Like, for instance,
like if a position were to come up for his job and you guys sit down and be like, let's brainstorm on how we can get you in that position that's going to bring more money.
No, like if you are taking care of the household in America today, for one, you already have a great job that's making good money. So let's look at that job. Let's say you are... Well, engineer wouldn't really be much. That's really based on that kind of education. But let's say you do a trade or something like that. Well, I'm good at AC units, and I have my own business doing AC units. I'm just going to throw that out there, right? Not for real. I don't know that shit. But let's say that that's the case. Well, if I can do that, then if my girl is staying at home, then she could be, helping with phone calls. She could be doing... things that help the business stand out or look better, branding type of options, setting up certain pages here or there. Like, there are support things that could be happening there that could help. And then it's just those little changes that help a business grow into something greater. So she's putting more pocket in herself.
So here's my issue with that, and we've seen it many, many times. Women tend to put themselves on the back burner to help a man excel.
I ain't doing
Then
that
he can't
shit.
get married, and then
But it
down
ain't
the
gotta
road-
be that way. It could be the other way around. If,
But see,
if the
but-
woman is doing that,
But
then
see,
he
you
needs to
wanna know
be doing
something
the
else,
same
though?
thing.
But y'all know this to be fact. Men tend to leave their wives after they get to wherever echelon they want to get to. Women usually don't leave a man after they reach their pinnacle a lot of times. Usually what happens is once that woman gets to that pinnacle, that man goes and cheats because he's all like, oh my God, you make more money than me. You make me feel less than. You make me feel
Mary
better.
J. Blige and her husband, for example. Continue.
I'm telling you why I ain't hearing none of that right now. Because black women make the most money. They're the most educated. They
Yes,
are the
and
heads of the household. So it's no way that, like, in today, like, back in the day, yeah, this, that, and the third. But now, if y'all doing that, and that's not to sound mean, and ain't to sound crazy.
And FYI.
If you doing that, you doing that to yourself. Like,
And just
why
for
put
the
yourself
record-
through that?
Just for record, too, black women, that we're also, yes, we are the most educated, but we also are the most unemployed because people don't want to hire us. The more degrees you get, the less you are less likely to hire you. Just put that out there. I'm not going to see her talk I got 4 degrees or nothing, you know, but.
Right. It's like, oh my God, you went to school with these, you ain't got these degrees and stuff yet. Nobody wants to motherfucking
That's a
hire
story for a different time because I have
Yeah.
my theories on that.
you. Yeah.
But you know.
We can definitely drop that in the box. For real.
Because realistically, a black person getting more education is kind of, a lot of times it's not going to help them out.
It's not, ain't it? I knew it.
Excuse me. Y'all can blame Bush's recession for that one. Excuse me.
Oh my
Anyways.
gosh, Robert.
Whew, that was rough.
No, I can tell you this. You need to pick a field that you know you can get a job in. Cybersecurity, some
Yes.
engineering,
Engineering's so
easy-
boring.
This is what I learned in 2008.
even nursing, a
Nursing is
trade,
good, yeah.
like a welding, something like that.
Yeah,
Especially a one being a woman, you're more likely to get.
This is what I learned in 2008.
Man, be your own boss. Fuck
Learn
that.
a skill that is actually needed and know how to change. Be open to change because you're going to have to do it all the time. Energy right now is completely changing. Coal industry is dying. If it's not already dead, it's on its last heartbeat.
Are we
You
about to start
have-
talking about solar power?
No, I'm just saying, like, just in general, like, but if energy companies are going to start to change, you look at cigarettes, you're not seeing them market so much cigarettes because now they're investing into hemp, into marijuana, because who could package and distribute that better than a cigarette company that's already been doing it for decades? It's easy business, but you just got to know how to change.
I'm doing it.
Got to know how to adapt. And that's what's killing a lot of these people. They got stuck into their jobs, thinking to themselves, oh, I got all this security. And then as soon as money ran out, they realized that security ran out too. And then they stuck with nothing else to fall back on. You don't always have to have, like, a degree to be educated. Work on people's cars. Make good money just doing it on the side. Just because nobody else wants to do it.
Yeah.
Easy stuff. Breaks done in 20 minutes. And they done. And I get just because nobody wants to do it.
We got sidetracked again. Y'all realize this.
I know. But
Do you
it be like
think a relationship could work if one person is pretty much
No,
supporting the other one? Or
that? Yes,
No, it can't work.
I think it can work.
I think it cannot.
It all, like always, it depends on the people.
Do you think that if the man is supporting a woman, it can work?
It ain't gonna work.
Just
I think if a
regardless?
woman is supporting me and is the reason that I am who I am, I ain't biting the hand that's feeding me. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep that
Because I knew
hand close
somebody
to
that
me.
was working and was supporting, and he was supporting his whole family and stuff, and it didn't work because she wasn't happy. She wasn't happy, but he went at home and he was taking care of his business and taking care of the kids. And guess what? They got divorced.
What was she doing then if he
What was
taking
she
care of the
doing?
kids?
Oh, she didn't want to work.
And she wants to take care of the kids.
I don't know if she was taking care of the kids or not. I don't know. I just know
Didn't want to work.
That sounds like something they should have
because
discussed
she
before
had
they
a
got
baby.
married.
She had a baby. She got pregnant with the first kid. She got lazy.
I hope
Then she
they
got
didn't
pregnant again.
I about to say, I hope
with
they
the
get
second-
married because of that.
No. They been married. So when they was married, she ended up getting pregnant She had the baby. She was out of work. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was working before she got pregnant. But then when she got pregnant, you know, that
She decided
bed rest,
she did,
she didn't want to go back to work. And then she got pregnant again with the second kid. She didn't want to work. So she been out of work for like about 2 or 3 years.
So pretty much she just wanted to try to find a daddy woe bugs who would just
Yeah.
take care
Oh,
of
yeah.
her.
And she moved in her
Shout out to
brother.
old buddy for getting rid of that leech on his back.
She moved in her drunken brother, who kind of messed up the whole. Okay, we're gonna say that for another.
Till next time,
Okay.
people.
My thing-
Sidetrack.
mine is
Sidetrack. I mean,
I like the whole.
but no, that sounds a mess.